Good morning, this is Wendy from Wolf Walker Collectibles, and it's another morning at the bench. If you saw my previous YouTube called At the Bench, you may have seen that I took this stone out of the bezel and cut the shank off because this was just really too badly damaged and it had a lot of lead solder, which means when I heat this up, that lead will just flow everywhere. And I don't want any lead on any jewelry anywhere. So I made the decision to save a very pretty stone like this, and I will reset it at some point in time. And today I thought I'm going to show you what you can do with scrap silver, literally any sterling silver scrap jewelry. This is what you can do with it. Other than sending back to the refinery for some cash, you could repurpose it into something else. And this is a very, very simple solution, and it's very fun, especially if you like to set pearls. So let's go to the other part of the studio. I'm going to set this up so you can see what I'm doing. I'll be right back. I'm now going to melt this sterling silver, and I've got a bucket of cold water right underneath me. And this has to completely melt up into a little ball of sterling silver jewelry. And it's starting to happen. Usually takes a little over a minute, depending on the amount of silver that you have. See, it's balling up now. Okay, I had to switch torches there for a moment because I ran out of gas. So let's start over again. So I'm just going to keep heating this. Starting to completely liquefy. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. So, this is what can happen, and I saw a lot of this being done back in the 80s and 90s when people were bringing in their silver and gold into jewelry stores like mine, and we would buy the silver and gold and either recycle it back to the refinery or we would reuse it ourselves in our shop. So now you can see it's very, very white because all the fine silver, all the pure silver has come up to the top, which happens anytime you're going to heat up your silver and your gold. So we're going to clean this all up and solder a bale, probably up here. And it looks like kind of a natural clamshell, so I am going to put a pearl in it. Let me see if I can find a pearl. Yep. Okay. So I could put a pearl right in there. Here's a black pearl. That's going to look pretty. That's a better size for this one here. I could even set a stone in here if I wanted to. And I did some earlier for a customer. And I got a little tiny one. So again, you can see just how much fun this can be. I could make earrings. Of course, you're never going to get two the same. So I would just keep working on those splashes until I got two that were fairly close in size. But this is just a fun thing that you can do. There's another one for the same customer. And we may put a pearl in there and maybe not. This is kind of a perfect size for this pearl. And I can always solder like a little 4-prong instead of faceted stone off to the side or even up on a bale. But go ahead and try it out with your scrap. It's lots of fun. Alrighty, maybe I'll show you these when they're in their finished condition. Thanks for stopping in. Bye.